I'm live on YouTube. Jesus Christ. So if you were on Kick or if you were on Twitch, you got an extra minute and a half, 2 minutes as YouTube. Yeah, I did not get Snow Bunny. I was actually trying to explain to no one or to the few people who may have been on Kick and Twitch what was going on. I got my back. I got aged bunny because I'm old. And therefore, being old sucks. And so right now I'm trying to just change everything for the I'm still streaming to Twitch and the YouTube and the Kick. Even if it's really, I mean, I could just stick with YouTube, to be honest. So after all that, hopefully the damn answer is yes. Are we live? I said, are we live? And it looks like we are on all three platforms. And we finally, hopefully, have the right title for our streams. Yeah, it looks like we do. It looks like we do. Yeah, getting old sucks. VigilanteWilliamson here on the 8th episode of Synthwave Saturday Night. Sorry about the late start. I did not get Snow Bunny, Richard, but I appreciate the concern. Hey, Cinch Dildo. Hey, Tom Jensen. Richard. If anyone else shows up, I appreciate it. We are alive, and that's a blessing. That is always a blessing. So what happened? What had happened was last week we tried to do this stream, and as we do, we come up with a new song. That's what we try to do each week, and we come up with a new track. And for whatever reason, there was distortion on the what you guys heard. I heard everything fine, but you guys will hear a fucked up version, and that issue is still persisting after. Probably could have done a better job at troubleshooting it, to be fair, or just using a totally different method, because there's a few methods to get things from the DAW into OBS. But did a stream earlier on the sports channel. Maybe I'm overdoing it with the streams, and after that, I just kind of almost fell out. But here we are. So what we're going to do, we're still going to play other people's music, and if the Dempsey show up, we'll definitely play stuff from them. But I rendered out quite a few different beats. And I mean, there's still a lot to be done. I don't think everything's finished. Some of it, the stuff you guys have heard. But this is where I'm going with the first project I want to release. The equipment got Snow Bunny. There you go, Tom Jensen. That's what happened. Or OBS got Snow Bunny. I use OBS to do all my streaming stuff. So we're going to play we're still going to get that synthwave stuff, but we're still going to play music. Hopefully, since you're the program director, the de facto program director, hopefully you have some stuff to play. I got some ideas and stuff hopefully we can play. So we'll just be playing music. We won't be really making any. But this is kind of where I'm going. And I mean, even though, what do we have here? Something like 10 and 11 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 beats. Even with that, I want to make another, and I think I probably left a few in the Reaper files, and I forgot to toss it out. But yeah, so we're just gonna play some of the stuff that I want to get to as far as songs. Not all of it's finished. Actually, none of it in my head is finished. I haven't really written. There's some hooks, but I haven't written too much as far as lyrics goes. And so yeah, we'll play music. I'll play music other than my own stuff. Play some of my own stuff. If the Dempsey show up, we love playing their music as well. And it's whatever Cinch Dildo. He's been in a ghetto tech wave, so that warms my Detroit heart. So that's cool. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, hopefully I get off my ass and try, because there's a bunch of different ways to get music or get sound from your DAW to OBS. For whatever reason, the most traditional one, just using desktop audio, that does not work. But then they have like this, what's this, voice meter banana and Rhea route and all this other shit. So I gotta try that stuff. All right, Sister Diddle has one. That's dope. Let's start something else so I can smoke, even though it's not as pertinent. Because when we do these episodes, they are pretty nerve wracking for me. But we get to play some of the stuff, and I've come up with little additions and hooks and things like that. So it's kind of cool. It'll be cool. So let's see what Sister Dildo has. Shout out to anyone who's watching this live or on playback. Shout out to anyone who's watching this on Twitch. Still have this list as music production for Kick. Let me see. Let us see. Actually, let me make sure I can see everything as far as the live chat. So, yeah, apologies. We won't be making music, but hopefully we can go over music. I can just kind of give where I'm going with what I have. I feel like I'm barely halfway through the production. I feel like I almost want to make another like 20 beats for this. And then, even though I'm probably only going to pick like 5 to 8 songs, like the best 5 to 8 songs, we'll see. I got to get back in the habit of making more music. And again, I probably left some stuff in the files. Actually, I'm going to look. Hey, Dizzy, I was talking about you because we play your music here. Like I said, having issues with you guys hearing music. I won't be playing too much. Or I won't be making any, but I will be playing what we have. Let's see. What's this? Sorry if you hear some distorted garbage. They really didn't change. I'll render it out just to have something else. I feel like you guys already heard this. You guys probably already heard all this stuff. In fact, I know you heard most of it. It's been stuff that we've worked on these streams. Now, can you remember it and do you give a shit? That's the $50,000 question. So let's see. Here we go. I'm just gonna toss something out there. And hopefully we don't get claimed, because you think these are smaller groups, but sometimes you get claimed. So I'm going to toss out the Midnight. I think they've been pretty good to us. One of my favorite synthwave groups. So let's, I don't remember Days of Thunder. I mean, I remember the movie, but I don't remember this song they made. Hopefully it's good. We're about to all find out together. So if it's trash, it's trash. But this is the Midnight with Days of Thunder. And I'm about to mute my mic. Oh, no, you can't hear. Now you can hear. Let's try this again. It's the Midnight with Days of Thunder. I'm going to mute my mic and let the music play. And hopefully we don't get too much copyright stuff. Synthwave Saturday night, which is going to be a radio show for tonight.
king-size bed was an escape plan, was an open hand. Now it's a dog from hell, it's a dream you sell, it's an epitaph, it's a photograph.
All right, that's pretty cool. The live version of Days of Thunder by The Midnight, and they did not go after us for copyright, so that's cool. And since they'll toss us a couple other songs we can play, so we're gonna keep the synthwave going since it's Synthwave Saturday night with some Marvel '83, Stranger Synths, and we will be back. All right, Marvel 83 with Stranger Synths. We're gonna keep Synthwave going real quick. What you doing now? With something I came up with another numerically named or year named artist, one of my favorite, and you might already be hearing it. It's Time Cop 1983 or Time Cop 1983 with On the Run. We'll check that out, and I think Sister Dildo has some more stuff from us. And eventually we'll be getting to our music. Oh wait, I'm muted. No, I'm not. The hell am I talking about? I'm not muted. Eventually we'll be getting to our the music that we've been working on. I'm just gonna keep playing stuff because I like it. So welcome to Synthwave Saturday Night Radio Edition. We'll get back to the music, or we'll get to my music shortly. But let's listen to Time Cop. right, Time Cop 1983 is on the run. Pretty cool song. Pretty cool song if I do say so myself. Got a couple more songs. Let's get on the synthwave level. See what this is. Since you
every summer, it's like these freaks get dumber every winter.
This is a classic.
It's like they brain get thinner every spring. They chasing everything that blings. In the fall, them freaks, they will do it all every summer. It's like these freaks get dumber every winter. It's like they brain get thinner every spring. They chasing everything that blings. In the fall, them freaks, they will do it all every summer. It's like these freaks get dumber every winter. It's like they brain get thinner every spring. They chasing everything that blings. In the fall, them freaks, they will do it all every summer. It's like these freaks get dumber every winter. It's like they brain get thinner every spring. They chasing everything that blings. In the fall, them freaks, they will do it all every summer. It's like these freaks get dumber every winter. It's like they brain get thinner every spring. They chasing everything that blings. In the fall, them freaks, they will do it all every summer.
Alright, a little Geltech for that ass, 6-4 with Seasons. But as you could see with the label, it was produced by the legendary DJ Godfather. And it sounds like it. It's dope. So this is a James Blake remix of a Destiny's Child song? Oh, damn. Well, this sounds like what we complain about with modern women. Modern women. Oh, bear pill. No, I'm just joking. Let's play a song. Got James Blake, Bill Feminist Empowering, Modern Women. No, just joking. That was actually a pretty dope remix of the Destiny Child's classic, Bills, Bills, Bills. So real quick, I guess it's time to get into my own stuff. We'll definitely play other people's music. Real quick, I think I've shown this. This is the working, I just made this in Canva, not just, but just a simple album cover I made in Canva. And this is the working album cover for the project. It could change to anything by now. I was hoping to get it out by March. I think June is probably a safer bet. But I'm going to do my best to get as much material done. I just got to get going. What's on this side? Actually, you know what? Let's do this safely without doxing oneself. So that's the working thing. I might change. I might not. I don't know. So you guys let me know what you think of that simple cover. As far as the music, though, which I'm nervous to get into, and I think I've played pretty much everything I'm going to play here. The first thing is not finished. Most of this is not finished. You should be able to hear. First off, I realized rendering everything's loud and distorted naturally. Not as distorted as we got when we played things, but boy, does this need to just be turned down in general. I guess this is just a visual. Working title is The Future Is Here. I want to add a 808 section where there's a lot of 808 drums instead of just the old school 80s drums. But this is it, and I want to play it and shut up. features now. It needs a lot of variation. Honestly, a lot of these songs are gonna need work. These are not finished articles. But we're just tossing stuff out there to do it. And I'll check your links in a second. Let me get a little spiel out about my little music. Yeah, a lot of stuff is unfinished. Like I want to add some more variation to that beat for sure. But it's cool to just like, all right, pick out the best stuff. Cause I mean, I got more than 10 things made, but you just kind of pick out the best stuff and like, what of this is actually fucking usable? You know what I mean? And what should be refined into stuff. Before we get into what Nas plays, let me play a little more of my music. And real quick, actually, no, hold on, pause. Not because we say anything gay, but just because I just want to pause. Hold on, first off, yeah, show the song. So somebody asked, Dempsey asked, am I going to put the logo on the album? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing with the album cover. Oh yeah, we're gonna toss. I'll see what you guys have. You have, but yeah. A lot of this is gonna have that. A lot of this is bare bones. A lot of it needs that refinement. And I figured once I'm actually writing lyrics, that's when I'm gonna start wanting things to change, want elements to change, and one segments to go. So a lot of this stuff is just. I would say we're still in the pre-production stage, but I mean some of this is gonna cross over into production at one point. So that's the thing. So a lot of this, yeah, that main element is incessant. It needs to drop out absolutely, and there needs to be more variation. And what I wanted to do, the intention is for that main element to switch and have different instruments play that main element. I haven't sat down with the work because each song we're going to play is going to have a mistake or something we need to work on, but that I already know to do. So that was the intention eventually is that main melody will continue to play with different sounds playing it, and then there will be more variation with the drums and having more trap and maybe, dare I say, drill parts for the drums. But that's where we are now. But that's what the intention is for that song. Like each thing, there's going to be some songs that also need drums added. And then it has the weird ending. That's part of the reason I even played through because it's so repetitive. After the first minute, you've heard the beat. But I played it the whole thing. Like, that one ending part is kind of cool. And it kind of just, it sounds all distorted. Actually, let's play some of your stuff first. Because, I'm nervous about how my music's going to be received. So let's see. You had some darker stuff. I was about to play some darker stuff. And see, here's another thing. I haven't really... I wasn't a natural synthwave guy. I was a natural sample guy. So I haven't really messed around with, like, when I say sample, like, sampling old songs, whether it's rock, whether it's whatever, and coming up with loops and coming up with my own stuff. So I haven't really been doing as much as that. So I want to get into that before I finish up the production of the project. And, one thing needs to be said. All of these songs that I'm playing that are my songs or my beats, the intention is for vocals to go over all of them. This is not going to be an instrumental album. This will be no instrumentals. These will be complete songs. That's the idea. Not saying the instrumental isn't a complete song, because it absolutely is, as we hear from a lot of the stuff we've been listening to, right? But the intention for everything is to none of this, maybe I'll release it as instrumentals as well, but none of this is supposed to be just the beat. Everything I'm going to toss vocals on, whether it's singing, rapping, or both. So real quick, we have Claire from The Encounter. Let's see how this sounds. This is from Nas. This is Nas's pick. That was clean. It's a very cyberpunky song called Claire by The Encounter. I never heard of them. That's clean. That's clean. Very clean. I see what you mean by dark and simple. We got all sorts of stuff. Let's see what else you guys have, and then we'll wait on Carpenter Brute. But we will play some of that. Is this the first thing you... I'm sure it is. Okay. Did you talk something else out? Richard did. Did you? Nas. Let's see. No, it's just two links to Claire. All right, let's see what Richard has for us. Gave him the power. And I'm gonna try to play something that's not Turbo Killer. Just a different homo flow. Whoa. I was not expecting this, Richard. This almost seems like one of those Cinch Dildo shit posts, but I'm gonna give it a go. I like a thick ass penis. Thick as fuck. Yeah, this definitely is Cinch Dildo shit post territory, but we'll rock with it. Fuck it. Thick as shit.
Perfect sound.
With big ass balls too, nigga. All up in my face. Yeah.
Dick. I am a menace, smacking his balls like in tennis, sucking this dick till he finished. Now letting his semen replenish. Balls in my throat, sprues in my mouth is my image.
I didn't get a pause or nothing, Richard.
Extend his dick down in my throat.
We didn't get a pause or no homo.
Now I'm his
nothing.
Number one hoe. These men I be banging, penis be slanging. Mega Dick Sam is the one I be claiming. He fuck like a beast, you cannot tame him. We don't use condoms, this shit gon' get dangerous. He nut in my face, now his penis is flopping. I lick up the nut while I'm running this wallet. I call him the driller, his dick like a rocket. I keep my lips spread while his balls is dropping. My ass is clogged, shaft deep down to his balls. I'm running through men like he's shuffling cars. G-spot jumping, tearing my walls, quenching my thirst with the sweat off his balls. Whole lot of fucking, bitch come stretch me, asshole. Got niggas kicking like Jet Li. Mouth is a bowl, you'll notice the recipe. Finishing my mouth and splooge on the recipe. Whole lot of niggas, whole lot of faggots. See a bulge in your pants and you know I gotta grab it. All gray sweats, dick print, gotta have it. Bend that ass over, lose the draw so I can stab it.
Big dick? Yeah, I like dick, big as shit. Fuck my guts, fuck a clip. Make you
the original song's called Shot the Flow, but they took the video and came up with these lyrics. It's actually the hardest part when Blueface come in, because Blueface can't rap, but his intro's cold.
I think the neighbors caught the cop. Snitch, big ass cop.
No, see, this is gonna turn. No, we ain't gonna do a bunch of jokes on, guys. I've let Richard get on this one. Yeah, this is pause funk. But this is going. I'm never gonna get to my music because y'all gonna do this all damn day.
Bitch, I'm a menace. He got an ass and I'm in it. He diesel, then I want the Riddick. He say he with it. Give him a hit, he was hitting me. Come on my nails like a critic. Now when y'all cockeyed, he nicknamed me Papa cause I eat that ass as if it wasn't spinach. Riding this broom like I'm Harry Potter. Playing with balls, it's a game of Quidditch. Woo. Two dudes in my bed, no I ain't scared.
This is
and you know
way
I ain't
beyond
fleeing.
the sus.
I told him take off the
Okay, I don't know how much sus. I think we hit the sus limit, guys. I done hit the sus limits. Oh, what is this? See, Rich, you just start. I almost feel like you've learned the ways. Oh, yep, here we go.
Big Boy Neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube king of comedy in the neighborhood. It is going down, man. This is
he got the white boom rhythm. Yeah, he be off beat. When we start that verse in the real song, it's actually kind of hard.
Is it one of the most underrated MCs? I'm gonna tell you, bro. You live in every device at my house.
Most of my niggas they gay. Hold on. Most of my niggas they gay. All of my niggas they gay. All of my niggas.
I do want to get back to reality.
They gay.
I want to get back to reality.
Gay. That's saying they gay. They gay. All of my niggas they gay. Most of my niggas they gay. Most of my niggas they gay.
Okay, we're aware you have homosexual friends who are black. Let's see what's going on here.
We love you, Spot.
Hey, if I suck up on your dick, would you like that? No. I'ma give you head, make it come on my back. And my dick.
Yeah, this is, you know what, man? Shout out to Drunken Poet in the Kick. It's gotten real gay. Real gay. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Listen, if I'm going to listen to some bullshit hip-hop music, I'll listen to this dude, Miles, who I do not like that much, but he's funny. Comes with these simple songs. He understands how to do this shit.
I think we got one.
Why are you gay? These are gonna be the songs in movies.
Bitch, I'm in the field, nigga, call me Indiana Jones. Feel like Soldier Boy today, so kiss me through the phone. Feel like Usher yesterday in the shower, bitch, I was burning. This nigga really think he in Indiana, he not Indiana Jones. This nigga thought he bought a Beagle, that nigga bought a dub. Tried to fit in a skinny hole while my dumb ass get stuck. Tried to buy a BMW, but I just bought a random truck. She keep calling my phone, I'm like, damn girl, what the fuck? Stop going to Taco Bell, why the fuck they had my stomach hurting? This girl asked for her number, I bought her a Birkin. My mama mad because she had home, her pockets hurting. If you don't give up on rapping, I swear one day it's gonna work, man.
That's better than the Indiana Jones movie they did. So yeah, this is, Miles. He's like a joke rapper. That's all he does, the weird vocals. And he does that, he just does that on every song. That's his gimmick. Let's see Martin Luther King. I feel like I just heard this one.
Sounds rich funny.
And plus it's kind of a Detroit style production too, so I like the beats. I like the beats he picked. I ain't gonna hold you with that.
Shout out Martin Luther King, that nigga had a dream. Fuck do you mean? That nigga had a dream. Martin Luther King. Hey, Martin Luther King, shout out to Big Bro. If it wasn't for Big Bro, I wouldn't be rapping though. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here rapping this shit, trapping this shit, stealing shit for my family and shit. Can't forget about Malcolm X and Rosa Parks. I feel like we made it out the park, but it don't matter because of Martin Luther King. A nigga had a dream. Fuck do you mean? That nigga had a dream. Then I started rapping, so that's what I did. Hey, shout out Martin Luther King. That nigga had a dream.
Love the comments. We get our civil rights revoked at this moment.
That nigga had a dream. Martin Luther King.
They put us back in segregation with this one. We turn dreams to nightmares. We make it back to the back of the bus. Okay, I'll do one more. About since we started with gay, it's not just going trash. Let's do one more. And then we got to get back to reality at some point.
Uncle Cash.
I don't know, Jeff. Oh, man.
Shout out Abraham Lincoln, he freed the colors. Abraham Lincoln freed my colored brothers. Hey, he really freed all the black. He walked in and said, free the black niggas. The black niggas. If your skin color green, he ain't free your ass. If you was mixed, I ain't gonna lie, we left your ass. Abraham Lincoln freed the blacks, you ain't make the cut. Don't worry, you're not the only one, my mama ain't make the cut. My brother made the cut, cause he black, blah. I be rapping every day, I'm speaking facts. I'ma take a break, cause I ain't coming back. Abraham Lincoln freed all the blacks, black niggas. But don't worry.
Yeah, we get it. Okay, I'm over it. And then what is this? I gotta make an executive decision at a certain point that we're gonna get back to actually playing actual music. But I'm high as fuck. See, that's part of the problem. Bro sending us back to slavery. Is this why I should be playing at 0.75?
It's like I don't want to do this.
Or something else. That's the point of Miles.
But you don't want to do this.
I'm impressed because I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why I'm impressed by Miles. I'm sitting here laboring over these fucking songs, bro. Laboring. All this dude is picking out random beats, doing shitty freestyles, and shooting shitty videos. That's all homie is doing. And it's like, man, when you talk about getting through that blank page that is a new song and just having no giving a fuck, I finally listen to You Know Miles. I finally get why people like Lil B back in the day. All right, let's play this. And after this, we gotta stop, guys. I'll get Nas's song at 0.75 speed, and that's it.
Rape. Make her suck your dick the first date. You scared to rape a bitch? I can't relate.
Yeah, man, I gotta keep the channel up. I mean, that's funny. No, it's not funny, but I gotta keep the channel up. That's wild. That's wild. No, I was gonna play your song too. Nas, I love you. The world's not about you. Other people are tossing songs out too. We're gonna get to you. You lucked up that Cinch Dildo was trying to bring down the whole world. So I can't fuck with this. So, and I probably can't fuck with this either. You probably gonna bring down, if he didn't, you will. But let's see. We'll see how far we can go in this. And then we gotta get back to normal, guys. We gotta get back to fucking reality. This is supposed to be me playing my music. Instead, I'm playing all this craziness. Absolute garbage. That's all we've been playing for is minutes of absolute trash. Let's get through this. Man. We'll give it a minute. I'm still smoking. Oops.
See, I was getting high with my boys one day. Just kicking back, hanging out in L.A. When this dude drove by in this really funky Benz, I could tell right away this motherfucker had his. Was a white dude, about 30-something. Kept staring at me, yelling like he wanted something. He called me over and he asked for directions. I saw his dick was hard, so I peeked his card. I said, you lying, you know you ain't lost. You wanna suck my dick while I'm jacking you off. And he said, oh no, there must be a mistake. I got a wife and a kid and I'm very, very straight. So I said, take my number and my name. You can call me up when you're sick of playing games. As I walked away, yo, I knew he would call. Cause if you see one bag, they can see them all. He wants so what the fuck you think? He needs so what the fuck you mean?
Okay, man. We're done. We're done. We did the gay and terrible section of the stream. I can't no more, man. I can't. We listen. At least we'll get the LGBTQPIA plus off our back for a stream. Cause this was we could have had Sunny Kiss and whatever the other one is. I'm sorry. What's the person's name? They a big motherfucker too. But yeah, we could have had Sunny Kiss and Nyla Rose. That's the person's name. Could have had Sunny Kiss and Nyla Rose host this section of the show. We ain't had the past 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Ain't made no sense. No good sense. Let me get a palate cleanser before we go back into my own music. Let's do something else by the midnight. As a palate cleanser, and then I'll get back into some of my music and some of my thoughts on that. So this is Midnight with Lost Boy, and we'll see, because Lord knows we're lost, and we'll see how it goes.
I was a lost boy when I met you. I was a lost boy, was a lost boy. I was a lost boy when I met you. I was a lost boy, was a lost boy. I was a lost boy. Never know straight. I was a lost boy, was a lost boy. I was a lost boy when I met you. I was a lost boy, was a lost boy. I was a lost boy. Never know straight. We were the rebels, lone survivors. We were the cult of deep sea divers. We were young ones, but then we grew old. We were shining, we were fools gold. Hold me till I'm not lonely anymore. It's only the crashing of the ocean to the shore. 'Cause in the dark there are no strangers, there are no strangers at all. 'Cause in the dark there are no strangers, there are no strangers at all. I was a lost boy when I met you. I was a lost boy, was a lost boy. I was a lost boy when I met you. I was a lost boy, was a lost boy. I was a lost boy. Never know straight. I was a lost boy, was a lost boy. I was a lost boy when I met you. I was a lost boy, was a lost boy. I was a lost boy. Never know straight.
All right. That was the Midnight with Lost Boy. That kid does look younger than her, but that's how it be in high school. A kid be looking, he might be 17, but he look like he's 14. The girl like she's like 16, but she's 13. You know what I mean? Oh no, that sounds crazy. He might be 14, 13. They look, I don't know. I'm high. I'm getting high as shit. But yeah, the kid might be, 16, 14. He's 16, she 14, but she look 17, he look 13. That's what I was trying to say. Peak 80s gay. I like the 80s shit. I like the I like that shit, man. Y'all getting into gay hip, super gay music, man. Got real gay, so I ain't trying to hear from y'all. Let's get let's see. Okay, actually, I did have something I was gonna play. Hold on. Let's pull this up. So this is a song I had played on the stream. I didn't do it on stream, but I played it. I just plan on rapping on it. This is, rapping. Maybe I come up with a hook, but I'm just gonna spit a long verse over it. Here we go. Here we go. That first line. And it does need to be mixed. I know that, but I'm still playing it. Oh, no, somebody else's stream. That's why it's confusing me. All right, that's some music. I think it's just called Darkish Shit. That's not going to be the title. Just something so I can remember it and differentiate it as amongst other beats. Which a lot of these titles probably will have similar kind of just lame little titles like that. Now this one, we're going to even have a hook. And in this case, this title is probably going to be what it is. Because I have a little auto-tune hook on top of it. Now, I plan on adding drums to this. Hold on. Because this is going to be really, I mean, if you smoked out, this is going to be cool. But there's not a lot of variation here. I plan on adding drums to this. Since you did, say I need to do the drill synth idea, I definitely want to experiment with some of the synth poppy sounds with some drill and some more trap. I want to kind of do more of that. And then that song we just played, I really do want to, I got to mix it because I want it, if you notice, it's building, and I feel like the drums don't hit as hard as they should, and I really wanted to keep that one mic. I know that's, it doesn't sound anything like one mic, but the Nas song, one mic, and that's an idea. That was something kind of driving that production, having that build throughout. So I wanted to mix so you can hear it and it's more obvious that these elements are coming in and going out and building on top of each other, and they can still sound cool, but it isn't quite there. But I mean, that's not where we are. I would say I'm the first quarter done, ideally, of this whole project. There's still a lot of stuff I want to do, and like I said, a lot of these songs I already have notes. Okay, this one's gonna have drums, even though it's gonna have a lot of drumless. And I already got a hook, so I'm just gonna rap in between the hooks and just write some long verses in between the hooks. See, that was really good. Right in your wheelhouse, my dude. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dempsey. Appreciate it. So this is Rest. Again, you'll just hear synth, basically synth progression and a hook come in from time to time. Eventually, there will be drums and raps to this as well. Everything in this universe gets to rest. I know what you want, I know what you want, but you need rest. Everything in this universe gets to rest. I know what you want, I know what you want, but you need rest. That means everything. Everything in this universe gets to rest. I know what you want, I know what you want, but you need rest. Everything in this universe gets to rest. I know what you want, I know what you want, but you need rest. That means everything. Dildo has some suggestions. He says some clicks and cuts. We go well with this. Don't go with fat drums, glitchy micro style percussion. That may be what we do. That may be what we do. A few notes. The auto tune. I gotta figure out how to get the MIDI auto tune. There's a graph mode, but I feel like the notes. You know, I ain't gonna win singer of the year in none of these songs. But I still want to perform. I'm still gonna try to use auto tune. But getting it to sync to the note properly is not part of that is just you sing better. It does a better job. But I figure out the technical things with that. But with these vocals on these hooks and these parts, very much scratch stuff. So I mean, I'm just using this mic. I'm not using my best mics. I'm not really warming up for the performance. Eventually we're gonna get that done. So that was Rest. Let's do some more 80s stuff. This literally just says more 80s. And if I remember correctly, this is the one where I kind of rip off I Will Die For You by Prince. And I mean, when I say kind of, I mean like very much so. Yes, this is that. I rip off. There's a I mean, it's very inspired by that accidentally. And then it has another Prince sound in it. A lot of this, we're about to get into the Prince section because there's a lot of influence and inspiration from 80s between the years 1981, 1985 Prince. So that's where we're going with this. This is strictly in that wheelhouse. So here we go. Alrighty. Right now, like I said, it doesn't really have a real title. But you guys were, because like I said, there's a lot of inspiration from a couple Prince songs. I Will Die For You. I can't, because I'm so high, I can't think of the other one which sound I tried to emulate as well. But yeah, you guys coming up with stuff inspired by a true story. Homage, nod. It was Dempsey. Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. That might be the title of this song. That's the new working title. That just sounds cold. I mean, all those phrases are cliche phrases, right? Conversation with the masters of the past. White Pussy Forest. If I could come up with a song like that, that'd be cool. But that's just a hard phrase anyway. Standing on the shoulder of giants, because that's what that is. And speaking of Prince, we got a lot of, I would say, of the 80s, he's definitely my favorite artist overall. So he's definitely going to be the favorite artist of the 80s. And so as a result, he's probably the biggest influence on a lot of this stuff. So here's another one. It's just, right now it's just the title Late Night Demo, but definitely inspired by something Prince might have done. All right. That one's still kind of without a title. Like I said, it just says Late Night Demo. That is not going to be the title of the song. Just what it was. I was working on stuff and just I laid down. I had the idea, so I went and did it. And like I said, very, very Prince Rogers Nelson inspired. And honestly, those last two tracks, not only are they very much inspired by Prince, they're probably in their closest forms of the stuff we've played so far as being complete. Like, you said there's some augmentation. I wanted, potentially both tracks may get a little guitar to it and some variation, but like that, those are closer to what they're going to be. Those drums ain't cutting through at all. Sidechain a bit. Yeah, there's a lot of mixing. I'm shitty at mixing, and I got to get those drums to slap. And all that's honestly that's the big critique with everything you're gonna hear is the drums do not hit as hard as they should. And that's gonna be also true about this. Now we're actually gonna switch it up a little bit sound wise because this is not this is actually an older demo of something I made a couple years ago, but I want to refine it. Hopefully this one doesn't have the lyrics. I do have a hook for it, but I don't want to, and I even wrote to it, but I didn't like the verses I had. But I am going to try to keep the hook, but hopefully you don't hear that. So hold on. I know you always want to rush. So this is called No Idea. That is going to be the song. And this one's a totally different sound, not in the synth sound. So we'll just lay it. That was no idea. That didn't have the lyrics, thank goodness. Even though, like I said, some of those lyrical ideas I'm going to execute on. So yeah, that is honestly not too dissimilar from this damn Jack Harlow song, in that I try to with the drums basically do a DJ Mustard style beat, and then I take a '90s song R&B sample. But in this case, the key difference is that's a reverse sample. Those are different reverse loops. And so that's the kind of variation. So that's just a '90s R&B sample, taking that, and obviously my shit ain't mixed because it's me, but I just take a reverse sample, add that little, like I said, DJ Mustard style production, my shitty version of it, and add kind of something. I add a few of those different 808 sounds that you don't hear that much. I can't think of the one. And I didn't really do it that well. Some cowbell, because you always need more cowbell. But so that's a fun little track. And I got the hook. It's a short track. That one is pretty structured. That one I just need to finish up writing. And I mean, may have some variation. That one just needs to be mixed more than variation, because it's supposed to be pretty simple. And a lot of that variation is coming from just the reverse vocal sample. And me rapping off of it. That's the idea of it, because the beat sounds like it's saying "save us," and I see the beat is telling to save us, and so yeah, that'll be more structured when we get there. So what else do we have? I got some other stuff to sing. I'm nervous about this singing stuff, guys. It needs more cowbell, maybe there may be more added, less added. Or more, more taken away. All this stuff is going to need a mix. I asked you in the past, Dipsy, I don't know if you remember, but I have asked you to mix it. I'm gonna give it a try with all the little knowledge I can do. I think the drums are loud, so yeah, get the drums dialed in and having them hit at the right amount is not clean, not being cool. Yeah, the drums probably overpowered because especially on what I consider the course of the sample. Yeah, there was a little harshness. I don't know, especially when I rendered this shit. So I'm so used to rendering. When I render like my voiceovers, everything is smooth. I see no red, or I see like 1 or 2 red spots. Everything is usually smooth. I use a gate and a compressor, and it's just a voiceover. And then I do some editing, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So everything's smooth. But when I rendered these beats, it was just red blocks, everything, because everything is so loud and distorted. So this is none of this is mixed. None of this is mixed. But yeah, I'm going to do a mix. I'm going to send you tracks to mix. And I'm going to probably use AI and whatever other tools to mix. And we're going to see what come up with the best and then see what's do the same for mastering and hope for the best. And if you want some money, I'll give you whatever, as long as you ask for $1 trillion, as long as it sounds good, I'll give you, whatever we can do. So if that's still cool with you, and let's still play some music. What are we going to do? So yeah, let's get into some of the singing stuff. There's 2 singing things. I don't know which is hard. And I've played one of them. The other one I have not played. This one, actually, Richard, you kind of inspired the title of Selena Kyle. So I'm going to go with this one. This one was I just did the take is shitty, but I used auto-tune. And it almost sounds like a bedroom take because I'm too close to the mic. But it was just to get a scratch vocal and to write a song in one night, which I did. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not. I don't know if anyone else will ever hear it again. But this is Selena Kyle. It has an intro. And this is the only completed song. Obviously, not 100% complete. Yeah, $1 billion, cajillion, $1 trillion. I don't know if we can do that. But yeah, this is the only completed song we actually have. I don't know if it's going to be I'm definitely going to redo the vocals over and do harmony, melody. And I know there's no compression. There's just me talking right on the mic. So yeah, it's inflation. But this is Selena Kyle.
A kiss under the mistletoe. Mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it.
A kiss can be even deadly.
Oh my God. Does this mean we have to start fighting?
You're more than a lover, more than a foe, more than a friend. Someone who scares me, someone who I would depend. Someone who dares me, someone who I would defend. Someone who hurts me, someone who will ride to the end. I don't wanna have to go through this anymore. I always hope I will be what you're looking for. All the times that we both rolled it down to the floor. All the times that I go to bed with you, wake up and do it again. Go to bed with you, wake up and do it again. Go to bed with you, wake up and do it again. Go to bed with you, wake up and do it again. But how can I forgive myself? 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 How can you love me all the things we've been through? How can you love me all the things that I've done to you? How can I love you all of the things that you've done to me? All of the pain, all of the hurt that we had to see. Have a fight with you, wake up and do it again. Have a fight with you, wake up and do it again. Have a fight with you, wake up and do it again. Have a fight with you, wake up and do it again. But how can I defend myself? 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 How can I forgive 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 myself?
All right, that was Selena Kyle, and I think I mentioned this the first time I played it a while ago. Not, there's a lot of vocal mistakes and all that, so keep that in mind. But the idea of the songwriting is an R&B song from Batman to Catwoman. That was the idea behind it, and it could just exist as a song about a volatile relationship. So that's the idea behind that, and that's what we got. So yeah, I need another vocal, but I wanted to write a song and get a completed version of a song done in one day. Honestly, that's also inspired by Prince, because I saw things like, and I've done a lot of research. He's, like I said, favorite artist, done a lot of research on him, and he was all, he tried to get as much as he could done at one time, even though, a lot of his songs to multiple sessions, that's just natural, but he did as much as he can from a songwriting point as he could. So that was the idea. Let me get a whole song done and recorded in the day. Now, will it stick around? Will it end up on the finished project? I don't know. I almost feel like it won't. But we will see, because like all this music is more to be refined, and we're only in the first stages really of everything we play. So this might be the most embarrassing vocal. This is probably one of the last beats we made on Synthwave Saturday night. And it has a title and a concept, and I don't know if I'm rapping between the hook, singing between the hook, or change things around. But I'm going to just play it because I'm high. All right. Again, mix sucks. This one is called Old School Love. And yeah, you will hear me singing way outside of where I should be. You'll hear auto-tunes help.
From the 80s, so we'll be in the 80s and more. We want the love from the 80s, so we'll be in the 80s and more. That old school love that we want and we need and we pray for. That old school love that we want and we need and we pray for. We want the love from the 80s, so we'll be in the 80s and more. We want the love from the 80s, so we'll be in the 80s and more. That old school love that we want and we need and we pray for. That old school love that we want and we need and we pray
trying to explain. Yeah, I'm having an issue. That's pretty much it. It doesn't really change much. I'm having an issue with the auto-tune because I'm using the actual auto-tune, and I don't know how to get like just MIDI. Like let me just use MIDI. There's a graph mode, and I haven't really figured that out. And yeah, it sounds better on the other one because I'm a lot closer range-wise. This one, I just said the computer shall do all the work, and it has no idea what notes I'm hitting because I cannot sing this song. Now, my voice is still shot from either the coof or whatever I caught when I traveled. So I've got to get back singing. I got to figure out how to edit auto-tune better. That's something across all of these vocals. But that was the most embarrassing one because that one, I'm so far out of range. It sounds like the Randy Ran hell whatever cast. But yeah. West Side Gun, a.k.a. But I mean, you're getting this album's called Borrowed Nostalgia. If you've been listening to, you see there's a huge 80s thing. Not everything's 80s. And honestly, I still feel like I want to do another 30 beats because I want to iterate more on mixing a lot of these synth pop sounds with trap and drill type sounds. And I got to get better at mixing so that comes across a lot better anyway. That's a huge part of it. So those two things I have to be done. So who knows when any of this stuff is going to come out officially. But at least we getting a sense for decent. It's a bit cliche. Because, yeah, I got a decent. I was getting different stuff from you earlier. Oh, yeah. I mess up Jim's last name all the time. But I've seen some of the stuff. We play some of his music. We'll play in a second. Since your Dildo wants to wash the gay out, we'll play some of the stuff you guys have put up in a second. Now, another compositional note, I do want to add guitar to a lot of these songs, even if it's not I have the capability to do that. So I was going to add some simple guitars to a lot of these songs, and that's a missing layer that you're not hearing yet. So there's a lot of work at building these songs up from a mixing standpoint, from a composition standpoint, from an instrumentation standpoint, from a writing standpoint. You know what I mean? We're early on in the process. From a even track count standpoint, I mean, I'm only trying to do 5 to 8 songs on a project, maybe 9, but I want them to hit. You know what I mean? I want them to all hit and all be smooth. So how many songs is it going to take for me to get done to where I feel that way? Who knows? But I definitely feel like we're getting to where you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Is there anything else? I think one more important one, then I'll play a couple more. It's really just 2 more. How about that? Because the one is not even real. Well, I'll play my 2 songs, and then I'll play y'all songs, and we can play whatever we want and ride out. So I got 2 more songs. This one has a title. Let's cue it up. Hold on. So it's called The Past Is Over. There's no vocals on this. So I have a song called The Future Is Now and a song called The Past Is Over. And ideally, one is going to be the intro, one is going to be the outro. If the songs are good enough once they're actually at a more refined state to stick on the album, because that's the idea. The process of all this is to first go through a process of put Man Cake. I'm not putting Man Cake on the cover, never. Speedboat, 80s and Speedboats go hard. I don't know, but I feel like there's parts of this album, even though this is probably the bulk of what the album sounds, almost the counter element hasn't been established. I want to establish a counter element, especially with a lot of sample-based stuff, and keep that concept of quote-unquote borrowed nostalgia going. That's the name of the album. That is the name of the album, Borrowed Nostalgia. 5 to 9 of the best tracks I can call together over the course of the next few months, along with what we've been playing and what we've done. That's the idea. So who knows what the album cover is going to be. You know, I gave y'all, I still have it up. Yeah, I can just download. It's a very simple one, but I don't think y'all like too much. But this is just a working one. A lot of this, man, the scariest thing to me about any composition, I know Wes, you're doing, what is it? Conspiracy Chronicles. So you could probably attest to this. Is being at that blank page state. You just want to get going. You want to get past the blank page. And we are past the musical blank page. We are in the Act 1 stage of our process we still got more to do. But yeah, you said put a baklava and synthwave colors. Maybe that's cold. Maybe that is it. And I appreciate you guys' ideas. Does anyone know how to use? Let's see if ChatGPT can make an album cover using what you just said. Since you do though, since we're live. I'm sure it can, right? I'm high enough. You know how you high? You just like, we can do this, can't we? You gotta sign up. GPT Plus. Fuck you. I'm not doing all this. What is this? Okay, log in. Okay, let me see if I can do this. If I can sign in. And we can get ChatGPT to do the heavy fucking lifting. I'm doing all this damn work. Doing all this damn work. The fuck? Damn, y'all want all my information. Oh my goodness. You just get your internet to do work for me. Oh, see, ChatGPT, why are you spying on me? So I just said the name of the damn album is Borrowed Nostalgia. And then the goddamn thing, when you go to ChatGPT, the first thing it says is explain nostalgia to a kindergartner. You motherfucker, stop spying on me. Look at this evil shit. See, this is why I don't like using this evil shit to do anything, because it's fucking demonic. Gotta pray over this stuff. And a lot of AI art looks crazy, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to. I've never used ChatGPT until right now live. I don't know if this is how you work it. Okay, let's Jazz Splash. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what to say and hope this damn thing. Let's see what happens. You see how high I am typing. Oh yeah, baklava. 'Cause I keep messing up baklava. See, he's just talking it. How do I get the art? No, make art. Okay. Can you create an image of a man dressed in a baklava and a? See what happens. Okay, so this one doesn't do the art. I want to generate AI art. What the hell? That was a waste of our time. Oh, well, that's what happens when you try to do stuff live. All right, we got 2 more songs to play. This is The Past Is Over. This one has a little bit more variance than the Futures now already, but it still needs work like everything else. All right, about to play. Then pause my mic and smoke. Mute my mic. All right. Pass is over. That one's a little bit more finished than like I said, the Futures Now was the one that didn't change as much. And like I said, I wanted to do, that was like actually one of the first songs we played. And so that will be the outro. If the one is the intro, which that's the kind of plan, this will be the outro. Again, depending on how refined they are when they are refined. Because the process, throw a bunch of stuff at the wall, see what sticks, and then make the stuff that sticks as good as it can be. But right now we're just still in that idea phase. And I want to iterate on some stuff. And so we got stuff. So that would be kind of the stuff for that. And this song, though, this beat, it's just a beat I made. I don't know if it'll get used. If you guys want it, maybe this is something I can toss and see if you guys can make something better out of it than I can. It's called Spooky Beat because that's all I can come up with. That's an abrupt end. But yeah, that beat was just made. And thank you for the dub, Echo, because that's fresh off the pedal. I used the pedal for that. And I was like, that was just a day. I just kind of wanted to use a pedal. I didn't, I don't use them as much as I want. Man, I'm going to just put one of these sounds on the pedal. I just kept messing with sounds, and I ended up getting that snare sound. And I said, man, I'm just put it on the whole track. And then if I want to take it out, I'll take it out whenever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just put it on the fucking whole track. So thank you. So that's a pretty simple just beat to be around. I don't know if that'll get used. I don't know if you guys would be interested in messing around with it. Talking about the Dempseys. Drunken Poet on Kick, because I appreciate you kicking it with me. Said that's very nice. That was very nice. I'm not sure what it is that he was saying it to, but I appreciate it either way. So such a dildo happened. He just put Winter Olympics 1988 Calgary anthem. It was to one of the little instrumentals that we played earlier. I'm interested. Like, what did that sound like? But like, that's what we were trying to go for. 80s stuff. Interesting with cool vocals. Yeah, that's something, who knows?
On the stage, the 15th Olympic Winter Games World Course.
Let's listen to some 80s opening ceremony. Well, this is the whole ceremony.
Song. Here is Can't You Feel It?
This is what we're going for. They got the raise at 88. This This is the energy we're trying to capture. Honestly. Hey, feel free to toss footage like this my way. This can end up in videos, even if we don't, you know what I mean? It's just... It's actually kind of cold. It's actually kind of cold, low key. When you start off cheesy like that, it's kind of just cool, just that cool 80s sound. That's why I love I just love that sound of the 80s. It was so like, it kind of sounds lo-fi, honestly. But it was just so earnest. Like, it was just that toss of reverb on everything. It's cold. I'm sure they freeze. It's fucking Calgary in the winter. The 80s winter is probably cold as shit. But this is just a cool little song. You know they freezing. What a weird time to be alive, right? And then this is stuff I can use for videos. So yeah, we rocking with this. And then you guys posted some other stuff we posted. And there's some other beats I might try to find. I'm not sure I'll let you guys are willing to stand up and deal with me for 2 hours in. But there's a couple other beats I want to try to find. It's earnest cheese. It's that earnestness, man. That's what makes it so genuine, bro. They mean this shit. Just like when Hasselhoff was there at the Berlin Wall, I was like, that's kind of epic. You know what I'm saying? This is fucking epic. See, people crying for real. This really means something. Like, cause they cry because they in the fucking Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a little cheesy 80s little thing, but it's like, yo, we're at the fucking Olympics in '88. Remember, it was 1988 when this shit was happening. You know what I mean? People proud to be American. People proud to be whatever the fuck they were. This really meant something. You know what I mean? It really meant something to the motherfuckers doing it, to the motherfuckers watching it. So, like, we're watching this like that. There was no irony. That was not a drop of irony, drop of apathy. Motherfuckers are really into this shit. Yeah, America, fuck yeah. All the country, everybody, look at that. Everybody hype. They cold as fuck. They still waving their hands. Cold as fuck. Golly, it's got to be cold as shit out there. You look cold. But everybody doing their little dance. This is in Canada. This ain't even America. This is in Canada. This is in Calgary. You know, old white folk clapping their little hands. Hard as fuck. Because it's the Olympics. And it was probably some crazy. So yeah, it's funny. You mentioned that as like a reference point. It's like a joke reference point. But it's like, that was actually pretty fucking interesting. I think that's what we try to capture when you do like retro stuff. That earnestness. That legitimate earnestness of, it's almost an innocence in it. Like all those people were like, yeah, we're about to be. I don't remember shit about the '88 Winter Olympics, but that was an epic moment for every motherfucker in that building. And it's like, damn, man, we don't care as much. Everything is so ironic, and it's just for the next moment. I think that's part of why a lot of our art suffered. You know, and granted, there's still good art made across the board, but I think we don't. Everything mattered. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't just spam your brain out on mindless streams from loser streamers. Not like me. I mean, actual loser streamers. No, but seriously, you couldn't just melt your brain with all this media. So there was a lot of Patreon. Yeah, the Patreon two-stepping. It was like, yo, we're at the Olympics. This is a huge thing. Representing your country. It all meant something. I don't think they got the Olympics this year. You think people gonna really be that earnest? Maybe. Some people will. Still the fucking Olympics. But real quick, I hate messing up this brother's last day because his music is really good. It's Jim. It is Dempsey's friend. He's not just friend, but also collaborator. I was going to make it good, but I want to subvert your expectation. Yeah. With no expectations subverted. Now, if you didn't like the damn song, you didn't like the damn song because it was cheesy. That's one thing. But they were trying to, this is the earnest pop, everyone dance and move their hands for the fucking Olympics. It was earnest as shit. But this is Jim Showbloom. I don't want to do it. But it's the Worms Will Be Pleased. He's a really good guitarist and ambient artist. I wasn't trying to write. The Zeitgeist Pete. The Zeitgeist sucks, but people make good art. Still, yeah, people still make good art inspired. That's true. Shabloom. So Shabloom. Jim Shabloom. There we go. We'll go with that. And so that's true. People are still going to make good art regardless. But I do think the attitude towards art souring, and then so much of the sour art that gets made, a lot of it is just, you do have to be earnest. You do have to, and that's what's so sometimes scary about it. You got to really mean the shit you're saying, even if it's a joke or if it is serious. All right, let's listen to The Worms Will Be Pleased. By Jim Showbloom. That was some really, really, really good stuff, man. That's why I don't want to mess up Jim's name. We're going with Shabloom. Yeah, Jim is nice. Oh, shoot. He's playing. Oh, no, this is somebody else. There's this, what is it, like a sports channel that says, oh, yeah, this guy, that guy was nice. So, yeah, that was definitely nice. Oh, what else? Oh, yeah, we had this. Sister Dildo tossed us this. Edo versus Edo and Future Wave. I said versus because the X. Vintage. Yeah, this is called I'm gonna shut up.
Much of what you'll see during this program has to do with drugs, violence, money, and young people.
Let's go. Yo, can't take more than you give or show weakness. Only a few cohesive, I don't need this. So secretless, I kept it strong for the dead and gone. Lebanon with the polices. Coke beaches, keep your bags, I broke pieces. It's no secret, money roll, fold creaseless. Oh Jesus, pray for the men. They ain't been making amends, and now don't allow no leeches. Wrote speeches, they ain't deliver. As soon as the cats raise, the rats play in the litter. Your little line can't wait with the fisher. Bitch, please, I don't bang, but around my way is big B's. I probably knew a shooter, you knew that got Swiss cheese pie. That shit be coming in threes. He bleed, I bleed, we all could die. Life was realer in the car canal. Never gave shit, give the hog a tie. That don't exist no more until the rich go poor. Then they walking by, still living like the king that I am. Without the gold rings on my hands. Just need the whole thing sinking saran. I ain't let him throw a jinx in my plans. Several tried, painted me black, but he dies before the kettle dries. I play a sucker to catch a sucker, had enough of. They lack the structure, I can't adjust ya. It's back to us, bruh. Lend in my hand, left me in debt. Envious threats, how can he forget? I'm the one they run to. That's me on the run, my nights longer than his. Respect Scarface rules, protect them all, man, kids. My nigga, it gets easier the harder it is. But just when you thought it was over, the saga begins. I won't ever finish. Out the way, been looking better in it. Bigger residences, 7 senses, vintage. Papa came back for his hat. Nothing like a late snack right after the snatch. I told him I'll kiss his hand if it lands on his lap. He thinking that he just gon' rip Saran. He's still trying to wait with the fisherman. Let's hope that it works out if it pans. Yo, dad of a G. If they ever lock me up, give Barabbas the key. But I'ma still happen to be clapping the 3. Ghetto prisoner, up check out passionately. Still living like the king that I am. Without the gold rings on my hands. Just need the whole thing sinking saran. I ain't let him throw a jinx in my plans. Several tried, painted me black, but he dies before the kettle dries. I play a sucker to catch a sucker, had enough of. They lack the structure, I can't adjust ya. It's back to us, bruh. Lend in my hand, left me in debt. Envious threats, how can he forget? I'm the one they run to.
Well, they fried Tough Tony last night. The cat who said he wasn't afraid to die. Yeah, but we all heard him scream like a bird, then break down and cry.
Cold song. And see, stuff like that, that's why I feel like I ain't even started the album, because I ain't did no hip-hop, for real. And it's like, man, I need to make sure some hip-hop on the album. It's one thing to experiment, but just having no hip-hop, because that's some cold hip-hop music, man. I'm always going to have a love for that. And that's always, not that everything I do is like that, but that always came naturally, so I haven't really been focusing on it. The Synthwave is new to me, so that's why I've been focusing on that. But that, you hear a song like that, like, damn, man, I just want to just go through samples and kick cold-ass rhymes like they doing, man, because it's just cold music, real cold music. So shout out to that. I appreciate it. So now we got Facelift by Jan Jelinek. Oof. And that was Edo and Future Wave and Vintage. I wanted to make sure I remember. But my memory's so fucked up because of the weed. But all right, we're going to play this. I'm going to try to look for some more beats because I feel like there's a couple beats I forgot to render. And then if you guys have more, then we'll toss that on. It's up to y'all. But let's get a Facelift going. And we are back after all of that. Okay, so we should be back. Let's make sure. Yeah. Let's okay. Let's just refresh everything. And I think we are good. Yeah. Okay, so oh no, we're not back on No. Cancel. Hold on, what are we doing? Let's try something. Okay, we should be back again. Let's make sure. We back. There was no sound for a minute, and that was because I was moving around. I don't know. The internet just refreshed. That's all that happened. Don't call it a comeback yet, so we should be back. After the internet just refreshed. I don't know why. I know we're going to have some cold coming into this Houston area. So we do know that's happening. And so I don't know if that started that. So I think I had the Salt and Pepper, something by the Dempsey's, Dempsey and Zombie Man, Drunken Poet and Zombie Man. So let's play this. And I'll look for some beats that I think I forgot to render. And then we'll see. That was pretty cold. Pretty cold. A lot of different switch ups and breaks. But that was cold. Salt and Pepper by Zombie Man and, of course, our own Drunken Poet. So, yeah. Cold music. And if you guys are willing to wait a little bit, The remix has a better mix and some better lyrics from You Don't Know Where. Okay. Cool. Bit less repetitive with the lyrics. That's what all beats. And like I said, everything we played with the stuff I was talking about and stuff hopefully we played. I think there's a few beats that I forgot to render. But all of it, you know, there will be lyrics over it. So that's going to change things. Now, obviously, the mixes is one thing. But even that mix is depending on the lyrics, how my vocal sits and what does my vocals clash with and that sort of stuff. So that's a huge thing in and of itself. So and actually real quick, let me just make sure that you guys shouldn't hear the distortedness of Reaper. Hopefully I can just find the projects I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, this I think might be one of them. Yeah. This got rendered. Oh well. Oh well. That's weird. Sheesh. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, just rendering a couple of beats. So it's going to be a little silent, awkward. Dead air. Now, hopefully it's not too dead. So that one's from June of 21. It's not that old, yeah. Because even the beat I played, that's probably from at least, that could be 21 too. And there's a beat from 2020 that I wanted to play from y'all. I've played it a few times, but I still like it. And some I might do something with. So we will get that up too. Let's see. And then the problem is I got all this stuff sitting right next to my videos. So I got video titles here, right here too. So it's just a lot of stuff. No, this sucks. Some of this stuff still sucks. That's, it's the stuff you're not gonna hear, or not hear too much of, I should say. What's this? Make sure there's no vocals, no. I'll render it. Just to keep this stuff going. Let's see, what else do we got here? No. Okay, let's just open this one last project. sure the vocals are muted before I render. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. And I could also play, if there's any other songs y'all want to toss out here, we'll play those as well. Okay, hold on. I did tell you to play, but calm down. There's an interesting story about this song, and the title is The Date. And if you're interested, look up that date. It'll trip you out what date I made this beat, and I didn't even know it was. But it's let me check songs on the album. Say, toss some. Think about it. That was 2 weeks. That was 2 weeks into you guys using Audio Tool. That's crazy. As far as that Salt and Pepper, that was a pretty good song for that. More weird shit for later. Dope. You know what? You ain't wrong. 2021. It seems like so long ago. This is from 2020. Again, check the date of 5/25/20. And it's like I happen to be, and there's a bunch of beats from around this time because I was actually making beats, but that's a very specific date of something that happened in the summer of love, maybe the most infamous date of that, and I was just, it's crazy. That's when I was making it, or maybe a day off. It may be a day off. Watch on the day off. All right. Alrighty, that is Untitled. Yeah, that title's not gonna stick. If you didn't Google the date, that is of course the date of the infamous George Floyd incident. And how did that change America? Whether you think it was an AstroTurf situation or not, one of the most impactful nights of societal life of the past 5 years for sure. And I just happened to have made that beat that very night, and didn't know about the story until a couple days later. So yeah, I will definitely be changing that title for when we get a song. And ironically, there was a hook to it. It's just, it fucks me up. I'm like, what the fuck? But that's what happens. You just start to, you make a lot of music, and then weird shit happens. So, and because I'm gonna keep the melody of the hook, but I gotta change the lyrics of the hook. And I've played that before because, as Nas has pointed out, there's an influence of Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country 1, the aquatic level is one of the sounds very similar. Dempsey, come on, bro. Come on, for the people. Not for the people, come on. It was, that incident, man, caused so much havoc. Who would have thought? I'm definitely somebody, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I don't think that, I think that was a state. When I say state, it happened for sure, but it was intentional, and it was, every element of it was intentional. Every element, and it was one of the most effective psyops, 2020 was such a series of effectively done psyops. Incredibly done. Yeah, there's a lot of 8-bit sounds. And then I took some sounds off of the old Triton. But yeah, that it's, or 16-bit sounds technically, you want to be a nerd. That was the goal at least. But yeah, just effective psyop after effective psyop after effective psyop. It did a number on society, man. A huge number. And all the while, biggest wealth transfer ever. Destabilization, worsen race relations, worsen relations with people in general. Everything became political. We're still recovering from 2020, guys. Isn't that crazy? It's 4 years. 4 years ago, it was 14 days to stop the spread. Or 4 years ago was January. You were just hearing about the Wu flu, so to speak. And wondering, oh, is this going to be serious? Is this, we were still going on though. We hadn't stopped stuff. You still had the Super Bowl a few weeks later. You know what I mean? It's like everything wrapped up, and then it was just one day in March. They said, yeah, society's done. I have not recovered my weight because I've gained so much weight, because it was and we'll get into some more music. But, you know how they say, eating like it's going to go out of style. I thought, oh, man, we really won't be having certain food for a while, so I'm going to get the most I can. And that was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. But it is what it is. Well, okay. This one I feel like we worked on, and it doesn't really have a good title either. Just says 1202 because that was the date in Synth Poppy. So this is, this is stuff that's kind of rudimentary. I still didn't find the one thing I was looking for. Hold on, I'm still looking for it. Play this. I'm back, but the music should still be playing. Hopefully you can hear the music. And that's not a lot of change and variance in this season. This probably needs some more stuff. All this stuff could use more movement of just the sense that whether it's filter suite, just messing around with the parameters that we have. So that's everything I'm doing. But again, we're still in the idea phase. Like I said, there's no real title for this. This is over. That's it. I think on the full file that plays out the last note. But that was pretty, simple. It's a groove. Kids are gonna have to pay the bill. Old farts. Kids got the worst. Yeah. Those kids. Think about the kids who didn't. How messed up the school situation was. Some kids really didn't finish school or didn't go to school for a year, and how that messed a lot of them up. The kids are going to pay the bill one way or another in every way possible, unfortunately. This says the groove that kind of really makes that one. Okay, I'm glad you like it. I didn't really think much of it, but I still rendered it out. Let's this video goes with that track. Okay, let's mess with it. Chain finder workout. Yeah, a lot of this stuff kind of puts me in mind of aerobic stuff, right?
Hi, Frank and Connie have joined us for shoulders and down. Elbows above the shoulder.
Yeah, I was definitely gonna use a lot of aerobic stuff for videos and visualizers, because this is a lot of my music can rock with this. Matter of fact, let's prove it. Let's prove it right now. We can just toss something we've put on and literally prove the concept. How about this? What I mean? See what I mean? This would be a visualizer, just this. I could do this for any of the songs. Maybe speed it up. Maybe don't. I want to speed it up just to kind of match the pace a little better. Got a little leopard print on it. Shit all day. Do the whole song. I already went through it. But yeah, you can definitely do that with a lot of this stuff. Just toss some aerobics behind it. And, that's no editing. Just edit something together. So what is this? This has a gay title. I don't know why. But you can probably also stick with it. We're going to stick with that aerobic visual instead of these titles. You can't even hear me talk shit. But yeah, I hope we don't Dempsey ain't put us on some Skinamax shit, cause we're fucked. What's the one to play? Well, the next one to play actually doesn't really go along with the 80s theme. And this is really like some James Blake / Kanye-esque shit, because there's no lyrics. But I'm just moaning in auto-tune over a piano sound loop that I made. I literally just came up with some chords, played them, MIDI'd them till they sounded how I wanted to. And you talking about the camera work. Yeah, it's some wild stuff. So yeah, we're gonna do some of that for visualizers and stuff for some of these songs, clearly, because they just fit some different 80s looking stuff, even looking with 70s stuff. But this one, there's no yeah, you remember that since Dildo was here. Maybe it's just you two here the last time I played it, but here it is again. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but this is probably just. I'm just gonna pick the best. Cause I'm getting tired of hearing this shit. I'm gonna just pick the best, like 30 seconds. This is some interlude type shit. I'm not gonna keep this whole 6 minutes of this shit. You serious? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just put the best 40 seconds of this, because it switches up melodies throughout this. Tune sometimes fucks up because I'm just doing whatever. So yeah, but we just gonna chop the best 40 minutes or 40 seconds of that shit and call it an interlude at some point. So yeah, you probably heard me queuing up some of the stuff that you guys have sent out, and I see Nas is back. No homo on Teary-Eye. I think this stream has gotten way past home with some of the stuff we played, but this has been a fun stream. We get close to 3 hours. I'm going to play these next few songs. If y'all got some requests, toss them in, but we might be getting out of here. I got this live at the Sahara Tahoe. Sully, Don't Get Better Than Me and You. And Violinated with the Dempseys, which was something they came up with early. If there's anything else, please toss it out while we playing it. We'll play the last few songs that we playing. Yeah, T-Pain. Yeah, T-Pain got plenty of shit. Anybody got plenty of stuff. I still don't know how to use auto-tune, but that's neither here nor there. Live at the Sahara Tahoe, 1973. I'm going to let y'all ride out to this. Let's cut the mic. I'm so high. All right, that's live at here in Tahoe. I was vibing, man. I was vibing. Let's oops. Okay, brother. Let Zombie Main, and of course our own drunken poet, the Dempseys, with Violinated, not Violated, Violinated, because it's been aided by a violin.
This is a dangerous group.
Yeah, maybe something like this.
All right, that was pretty cold. Like you said, ADHD, lots of Coca-Cola, a lot of caffeine, a lot of sugar. But that's pretty cold. You know, I got a question. How do you get, in this case, it was metal sounding drums, but do you have somebody actually drumming, or is this just a drum loop? And where'd you get the drum loops from? Just asking for a friend. I don't see this project that we're working on needing any of this stuff, but I definitely want some more realistic sounding drums on some of this stuff. Maybe more in a neo soul type vibe, but still. But that was, again, really cold. Violinated, remember. But now we got Sully, Don't Get Better Than Me and You, featuring Luke Benjamin. So let's listen to it.
Don't get no better. Don't get no better. Don't get no better. Don't get no better.
And they don't get better than me and you.
All right. It was Sully, Don't Get No Better Than Me and You, featuring Lou Benjamin. Cold little song. And real quick, Dempsey explaining his process. He said mostly use sampled. There are tons of presets and extras, wood blocks, splashes, and all that other stuff. And reverb on the drums helps a lot, as do a pre-EQ and a tube distortion pedal. I don't have a tube distortion, but I got a bunch of distortion pedals here. Also, you do play yourself with a digital set first, then sample it into Audio 2. There was no way to direct playback with your old setup. I see. Within Audio 2 itself is a huge bank of presets and samples and loops, one-shots. Stay away from them mostly, except for like gyro. I know I've seen that before, heard it. Triangles, so like percussion. You use some of the percussion presets, but you have samples and all that other stuff. I've always wanted to get like a live sound to the drums, but I've just never been good at it. One of these days. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. Excuse me. All right, we have ERP with Ancient Light, Hubble. Telescope Series Volume 2. That might be the end of the show because I don't think there's anything else. If there is something else, please let me know. But otherwise, we will play this in the show. I appreciate everybody riding with me throughout this whole night. Hopefully, we can get back to making music on Saturday nights instead of just playing it. But it was cool to kind of go through where we are at the creative process. A lot of stuff you guys heard, but you kind of see, okay, this is where we're going sound-wise. But we got more stuff to add. So this is ERP with Ancient Light. Hopefully, we're still on the internet because I see this thing spinning. All right. Uh-oh. Are we still on the internet? Hold on. Alrighty. Right. ERP Ancient Light. It looks like everybody's blow right now. I've been smoking pretty good. Apparently about to listen to Russians, one of which is passing on in the war. Oh wow. Anarchy Mask. Still rocking with it though. It's Lock Club WC.
What's her name? What's her name? Miss White Cocaine. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Miss White Cocaine. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Miss White Cocaine. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Miss White Cocaine. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Miss White Cocaine. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Miss White Cocaine. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Miss White Cocaine. 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 What's her name?
Yeah, that was pretty hard. By the Lock Club, White Cocaine, aka WC. Apparently, one of them passed in the war. That's crazy. I'm assuming you be the Ukraine situation. That shit hit hard. That shit hit hard as fuck. So it looks like we got one more song from Dempsey. In this case, it's Dempsey with Zombie Mane and Po 90. I think that's how you say it. Po 90. So you guys can, I don't want to mispronounce the brother or sister or they, them's name. Got conscripted, got. Wow. R.I.P. Yeah, he was making good music. Dang, that's messed up. That's messed up. Okay. So did this artist come? Okay, let's see what happened. See the Star Trek thing. Poet with a 9. Oh, it's just Poet.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I started to drink now, so I'm really toe up. Really on the toe up side, guys. You guys talking about getting sued. Is this an artist? Y'all took the vocals or something? Said the one they gonna sue y'all. No, I don't think. Why would you get sued? I'm lost on why you would get sued. But yeah, I'm a little lit. I might mess around with some music now that we've been listening to it all night. But I think this stream is good. We've done all together 3.5 hours for this stream. Another 2 hours doing a sports stream. Oh, you talking about Metallica? Is those Metallica? Well, I don't want to say nothing. I don't even want to ask no incriminating questions. I'm not trying to get this show subpoenaed. Shit, hopefully we can just get through the copyright issues we may have with what we played. But it's been fun, man. I played some of my music. Shit, hopefully we can get to the copyright issue for me just playing my music. And I don't get claimed by other stuff, some of the stuff I'm ripping off. In the sample area, oh, okay. That song is one, but it's highly modified. And the guitar samples from Metallica, okay. Swerve. Okay. So yeah, we got, I played a lot of my music, we played a lot of other people's music, played a lot of Dempsey's music, older, newer, all sorts of stuff. And I think, we see where at least part of this album is going. I think there's still more to uncover musically. And so we got to keep working and getting back to work. So that's going to be interesting. Now, hopefully we can get back to these streams. I don't want to do too many of these because I just don't have the amount of songs worth playing. So if next week we can't get it going, we might have to postpone until the next time we can do this. But hopefully I can get back in the habit of making music, and then even if there is some sort of delay for technical reasons, we'll have a lot of music on the way for when we get back going and running. So we will have Sunday night games tomorrow. Maybe Liza P. Getting back to that. And then I'll probably be either complaining about the Lions losing or cheering about the Lions winning, amongst other things. So I appreciate everybody who's rides with me through all these different channels and all these different streams and videos. If you're interested in the sports stuff, I had a video by Lamar Jackson that got 2,000 views, which is a cool thing whenever that can happen. And then also on the sports channel, we did a stream that was supposed to be a watch-along for the football game, but we just talked about whatever, including the Tavistock Institute and everything else, as we do. My voice is still coming back to life, back to reality. Hopefully we can do better. Home one is the Admiral Akbar. It was trappish. It was dope. A lot of music you make is dope. Hopefully I'm iterating that because, now I'm high and drunk. Drunk and high at the same time, drinking champagne on an airplane. So, insightful. All right, in any event, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later. So if you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night. God bless. I'll talk to all you guys later. Peace.